Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gents. My name is Alex, and this episode's subject comes in from Richard on the Facebook page, which is close to 100 likes, so go and like it. There's another Destiny question. I know Destiny's been a lot everywhere recently on this channel, but it's relevant, especially this one. This should be the last one anyway. So what is your opinion on the £40 DLC for Destiny? As far as I'm concerned, DLC should not cost the sum of a whole new game. Now here's where I'm split on this. I've been playing Destiny pretty consistently since it came out, which is weird and something that I wasn't expecting. There's something weirdly special about the way it's managed to hook me. I can't even figure out what it is. It pisses me off, despite the fact that there are so many problems with it. But at the same time, when you think about it, when you put the price of the game plus the 2 DLCs, so about £80 I paid for the first year of what they call it. £80 for hundreds of hours of entertainment. Whether you want to call it repetitive or garbage or whatever you want, that's still, those hours have been sunk into it, and for £80 that seems like a fair deal to me. Now what we're talking about is the new DLC, The Taken King, which is coming out this September, has been given this £40 price point, which may I add is, I think it's similar, I think it's $40 in America, which should equate to it being like £25 here, even 30. I'd be fine with 30, but nope, $1 equals £1 apparently. So we have to pay much more in comparison, just because we're in the UK. So that's some kind of weird, like, Activision choice, I expect. It's nothing to do with Bungie, I don't think. So they've given it double the price for the same amount that you paid for the first and second expansion packs that have already come out, put together, but just for one this time. Here's the scary thing about this. I have a feeling they might have done this to, in some ways, see if they can get away with it, because they have all these people hooked on it, and they're kind of saying, well, we can just charge an extortionate amount. Doesn't really matter. They're going to eat it up no matter what it is. They'll complain all day long, sure, but they're still going to buy it. And it's that thing of, if you're really against this sort of thing, then you just can't buy it. Because the only thing that's going to make them stop doing this and change their pricing structure is if nobody buys it. But I fear that everyone's going to buy it anyway. Everyone's going to complain, oh, I don't want to spend that much money, but then do it anyway. And I'm guilty of it too. I'm probably going to buy it. I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much because I've sunk so much time into it. I might as well, because without the expansions, the game is pretty much unplayable. But people, they're going to buy it. They're going to buy it, and it's going to work. And now it's set a precedent for, oh, all the DLCs are going to be £40 now. They're all going to be that much. I hate the way DLC is structured. It's just a mishmash all over the place. Like, you got like COD map packs, which are quite expensive, and they have a few maps in it or whatever. And then you have like the Skyrim DLC, which is pretty cheap for the amount of content you get. And then you got something like Dead Space 2's DLC, which was like £8 for like an hour and a half thing. It fluctuates so much, and the pricing doesn't equal like the gameplay that's actually in there, or the actual base content that is in the packs. It's just a complete, just fucking mess, because there's no structure or definition of what DLC should be and what it should cost. So developers are just sort of left to do what they want with it. And this is kind of the amalgamation of, we have this player base of really passionate people who are super into this game. We can milk them even more. And yeah, and it's fucking joke. It's fucking joke. And it doesn't help that they're being really cagey about what you're actually getting for that £40. They're just like, oh, you'll get some of these and a little dash of this and maybe some of that as well. We'll find out later. No, I can pre-order it now. Can you just tell me what I'm actually paying for, please? Don't even get me started on that whole thing they're doing with the collector's edition. First off, when did we start doing collector's editions of DLCs? It makes sense for them to do the whole year one bundle thing that comes with all the DLCs so far, but why is the price difference like £4? On Amazon, in the UK at least, you can buy Destiny with the 2 expansions and the new one for like £46 or something like that, but just the Taken King by itself is £40. So there's a £6 difference. What? How does that work out? So again, being an early adopter just means you're fucked. You gave the money, whatever. You can have a skin. You can have a shader for your armor. How about that? For being a year one player. They need to sort out the way they reward their long-term fans, I tell you what. And of course the collector's edition, which is like, oh, get the collector's edition, which has the base game in it, the DLCs that you've already paid for, and the new one, and you get some bonus stuff that you can only get for buying that one. What? But I've been playing Destiny for this whole time. I just want the cool stuff for in-game. I don't want to buy all the stuff I've already bought again. That doesn't make any sense. Who is this for? Why is anyone going to buy this that isn't already a fan of the game? What are you, stupid, or have you seen another way to exploit a bunch of customers? I know they're like releasing the digital content from it separately for probably another extortionate amount of money, but still, the point still stands. It's a fucking joke. But I'm part of the problem. I'm going to buy it, because when you split it up, like, for another year of Destiny, I suppose it's really not... It's not that big of a deal. Part of me does hope, though, that just no one buys it apart from me, so then they're like, oh god, we need to do something quick. We need to change the pricing of this, otherwise we're going to get fucked. That's not going to happen. Everyone's going to buy it, and their message is going to be, oh, maybe we can get away with maybe £5 more, maybe £10 more. How about we charge 50 for the next one? You just wait and see. You just wait and fucking see. So what do you think about the pricing structure of it? Fucking stupid? Tell me in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated. Make sure you leave suggestions for future Jar Blabs. I'll see you next time. Bye. Cheap, though. I expect Destiny did have a ridiculously huge budget, the first one. It had been in production for like 3 or 4 years for a start, and then it was advertised everywhere. That advertising budget would have been absolutely astronomical. Not defending it, just saying. And Bungie themselves even came out saying, yeah, that's not how much money we were given to make this game. That's not an accurate thing at all. So to me, it's not really an argument for or against the game at all. No one